It's Wednesday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Murayo Afolabi, and as always, I have the ladies with me. Alaja, Nima, Akasha, Zibiri. How are you today?
I'm fine. I want to say thank you to Alaji Ebiti. I think he's the deputy chairman, Muslim, how do they call it? The deputy Babadini of the Lagos Island Muslim community at the Lagos Island Central Mosque. And he's the founder of the Ibeji Foundation. So follow-up of Ramadan was that he gave out food during Ramadan and wanted to give us food during Ileya. But my producer, Madam Bamidele Salam, received the food yesterday. Me, I was one leg out already. And so we gave the community. He says the food were meant for Christians who will not get the benefit of the rams killing.
Yeah,
so he came. Yes. The food, but CBC community benefited. Food was distributed yesterday.
Oh, nice. Cooked food?
Cooked food with coolers and
I live close by.
complete bags.
You didn't call back.
It didn't occur.
That's nice.
In fact, it was here. It was from Alaji and the Ibeji Foundation. Thank you so much, Sami. Allah continue to reward you. We are indeed grateful for the support.
Oh, fantastic.
That's so nice.
Ramatu?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Today is my precious aunt's birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie Buki. She's based in Australia.
Oh, nice.
Wishing you many more years and good health. And all. Yesterday, the traffic was... In fact, I got home 2 a.m. yesterday. I went to the mainland to see my supermarkets and all, you know, to find out stuff. By the time we got back, the traffic.
The rain, the flood.
Flood everywhere, bad road, everything.
The whole works. Even the traffic online was crazy. Traffic, all of us on online, we was hard. I couldn't move around. I was suffering. I was trying to surf.
Everywhere, everybody was just posting and posting and posting. Very lovely.
I saw the show yesterday and I was wondering, what's going on? How come? Like I wasn't listening, but it was on the screen. I was like, why is Mariah wearing native? I had to now go on YouTube and go back to the beginning and say, our in-laws. No, but Mariah, they should have sent you last-minute invitation. I felt so bad.
No, I didn't want to be there because it's going to be too crowded. I don't go to that kind of parties. I like classy, calm
It was
parties.
really tough to manage the crowd.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to come.
there was no way I would have gone to that kind of party. But I mean, I enjoyed the online.
Sanwo-Olu could not get his convoy to the door. He had to walk.
I like parties that you
I
can go
didn't make it
in,
to see the
you're
dance.
expected, people know you're coming, sit down nicely, pretty, you know. That's the kind of parties I love. But that kind of, I already knew that it's going to be good. But the online was crazy.
Yeah,
We were all glued. Everywhere I went to yesterday, everybody was online
it was
watching.
even an error for you to leave your house to try to attend the wedding. Just stay on the hashtag.
That's all. You are there, like.
There was nothing else online.
Anyway, how are you doing, Tokwe?
I'm doing very well. Yesterday was a very chill day for me. And I'm looking at my business and wondering, what am I missing? And asking God, what's going on? You know, what's going on? What else should we try? What permutation should we do? But I'm learning to count my joy, count my blessings, be grateful for the battles I did not know is going on. And I'm not moved by what I see. I am moved by what I know in the spirit. So that's the level I am in right now. And I hear many businesses saying the same thing, but I just want to remind that we're not looking at what we see. Even as they were praying on Monday in my office, when I was listening to the prayer point, I say, oh, wow, these people, they have seen account balance. The prayer was very strong. I said, don't worry, calm down, don't worry. Salary would still be complete. God would always make a way for us to survive the
with businesses,
See, the truth is that
have to be grateful.
you're doing the work, Tokwe. There will always be a season and a phase. And those phases, and it will be difficult doing those phases, but it will pass. These two shall pass.
Definitely.
People see
This one brief that I really wanted to do. And, you know, in my office, there's so many litigation. So my partner is very busy. When my own jobs come, they come once in a while. And I miss this brief, huge brief, very juicy. And I was like, Uremi. Well, you know, I just remembered to say Nigeria.
Yes, we are grateful.
Anyway, I'm having coffee for a long time, after a long time.
And you try to show us the
left your
process.
kettle on.
Honestly, I miss coffee. Lie to lie. I miss coffee.
Is that your background? Your background will not leave you.
Well, coffee is different.
It's different, though.
I've been drinking tea for months. I'm saying, man, I've just been wasting. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the paper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
to start with the nation. Minimum wage, Tinubu opts for more consultation. National Assembly to get supplementary budget tomorrow. Custom officer drops dead during questioning by House of Representatives. Family, friends, associates converge on Ajimobi's residence for Fidao. CBN restores IMTOs to foreign exchange market. Sokoto government, no plan to dethrone Sultan Abubakar, says. EFCC tenders Emefiele's account statement, and Davido whips get 85 million naira SUV at show-stopping wedding. Okay. Story always starts with.
Okay, we have EFCC, and the EFCC through one of the staff of the Zenith Bank, where the bank of the former CBN governor resides, or the account of the former CBN governor resides, tendered his statement of account, and the shock catch me. So this staff called Tilde, I'm trying to get his full names, was the one who came with the account. He's with the compliance department with Zenith Bank, and he came with the account statement of the former CBN governor, and he's only showing an entry of 4 million naira payment to Architecon Nigerian Limited. He's presently being tried for a 20-count amended charge, which he is accused of corrupt advantages, conferring corrupt advantages, conspiracy, criminal breach of trust, forgery, obtaining by false pretense to the tune of 6.23 million. And one of the companies listed to have been paid from some of the proceeds of his fraud is the Architecon company. But the Zenith Bank staff came, and he has his statements showing 4 million. He says, of course, like we expected, he cannot say what the 4 million was. 4 million naira was paid for, making no noticing a dollar. And he said, because he's a staff of the Zenith Bank, he called his years of service in the bank. He also mentioned that the CBN governor was within the bank till he became appointed as the CBN governor in 2014. Until then, he had his account with the bank, clearly stating the obvious. But now the witness says he's entitled to his salary, his ESTA code. At the time, it was at the highest rank of the bank before he went to the CBN. And so the account, trying to explain the buoyancy of his account and why. But let's just see how the trial goes. Okay. Do you want to go immediate trial?
Ramatu?
Yeah, so I have the story of the Sokoto dethronement of the Sultan of Sokoto. So the Muslim rights cleric accused the Sokoto state government of plotting to dispose His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto. So now the Sokoto government has denied allegations by the Murik that it's plotting to despise His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, right? Sorry, excuse me.
Okay.
The State Commissioner for Information and Societal Reorientation, Honorable Sambo Bello Dantachi, in a swift reaction on Tuesday, said the state government has no plan whatsoever to dethrone the revered monarch, while describing the allegation by Murik as false and baseless. And the Murik, they are now coming out to tell the state governor that the Sultan of Sokoto is not only the emir, he's also the leader of the Muslims in the country. So we should be very careful with his position, and we should understand where his position is coming from. And I also want to appeal to the Arewa people. Let's be very careful. This is a northern thing. We should be very careful because this is coming from the Emirates, Kano Emirates, so it's bringing up issues. Let's be very careful because if anything is going to happen to the north, it starts from your emirs. And our emirs are very, very strong. So if we want to continue to be in the political space and all,
I think the Vice President also echoed that it is an institution that must be protected and guarded jealously. Okay, so let me take our president. So according to a report from The Nation, the supplementary appropriation bill containing requests for the new presidential jet may be forwarded to the National Assembly tomorrow. It was stated yesterday. So during the May 29th speech, our president did mention that the lawmakers should expect the extra budget for the 2024 fiscal year. He said that I will soon bring the 2024 supplementary appropriation bill. That is just for your information. The money for the jet will be included in this supplementary budget. However, mindful of the huge cost, the president has directed that 3 jets should be put to sale to augment to be able to reduce the cost of purchase of the new one. So details of the federal government's plans to acquire the jets will be contained in the new bill. And they say they express confidence that the Assembly will give it speedy consideration, considering the urgency of this matter. So hopefully they're able to sell the 3 jets, which they are unable to sell during Buhari's time. They can sell it and get some money, use it to augment part of what they want to use for the new purchase of the new aircraft. But the truth is that he can't continue to fly private jets to all international appointments.
Okay, so still talking about the president, during the meeting yesterday, the FEC meeting that took place, the president has decided that he was going to do further consultation. He opted that he was going to put the current minimum wage conversation on hold. He had received the tripartite committee's recommendation, which was given to him by the secretary to the government, SGF George Akume, and he said that when he got the report of course recommended 62,000 naira as minimum wage based on the federal government's and the several meetings that are taking place. Remember that the Labour had already said they recommended 250,000 naira. The governor already complained that, governors have complained that 62,000 naira is not realistic for them.
Yeah.
Local government said that there must be a change to the revenue formula and the adjustment needs to be done to give local government more money for them to be able to meet that 62,000 naira. And when the president obviously looked at all this feedback, he said, let me go and continue consulting. So the consultation will continue. He said that he wants to the Minister for National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, told reporters that the president's decision is to go with wider consultation, that he wants to hear from Nigerians as the Federal Executive Council is still deliberating, and the decision on the minimum wage will come up very soon. But I guess it has to be holistic. We have to
wait again. Daily Sun, minimum wage, Tinubu to consult with governors, private sector, and labor. Worst of Naira volatility over, says Cardoso. Deputy Rep Speaker Lord's call for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Minister NSA task media on better security reportage. Customs Deputy Controller Slumps dies as Rep's investigative hearing. Dangote Refinery, all marketers deny importing dirty fuel. Cholera, FG in talks with Gavi over the vaccine shortage. Senate not involved in purchase of presidential jets, says Akpabio. Okay, let's take one story for the break.
Very sad story. The Deputy Controller in charge of Finance, Administration and Technical Services in the Nigerian Customs yesterday slumped while briefing the House Committee on remittances of levies to designated federal government's accounts. Suddenly, he started gasping, asking for water. And before water was given, he slumped, rushed to the National Assembly Hospital, and he was confirmed dead. Yes, the National Assembly Clinic, unfortunately, was confirmed dead. The House spokesman said, out of respect for his family, the official's name will not be disclosed at the time. The House of Representatives extend their heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and colleagues. And I also joined them to extend my condolences. He died, obviously, in active service, doing the job that, he was appointed to do.
Okay, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.